What's up, YouTube? How's it going? It is your boy Breaks here, and today I've got for you all a special little treat, something that I genuinely enjoyed. I was on the edge of my seat, my heart was pounding, and I don't know why I am talking like this. Basically, I played a set online. I played a ranked set last night, and it was really down to the wire. It was extremely close. I was like super nervous. I was like, am I gonna win this? Please win. I had some button input issues where stuff wasn't coming out that I had wanted to come out, and I was panicking. If you ever think that I don't get mad, if you ever think that I don't rage, I do. I do get mad. I do rage. Hence the channel, you know, everyone gets angry, everyone rages. So this is one of those where I was definitely getting mad. I started off as Supergirl because I saw his record and I didn't really think I needed to play Batman. And to be honest with you, I don't actually need to play Batman. Our games with Supergirl were extremely close. I just had to adapt to his playstyle. And as you can see here at the beginning, he is just sliding like crazy. Always slide, and I'm like, bro, what are you doing? Like, my mind was literally blown. I was in disbelief. I didn't know what was happening. I was like, what? Why is he sliding always, forever? Why? I don't understand it. That thing is like neg 20. If I just block, I get a full combo every single time. Why is he sliding so much? Why is he doing that to himself? Like, every time, I didn't expect him to slide, but he just did. He was just like doing it anyway. And so that caught me off guard for the longest amount of time. Just because, you know, you play and you're like, there's no way he's gonna do this because this is terrible. And then he's like, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do that. So that's basically why it took me a while to adapt to his playstyle, his decisions, his choices. Another one of which you might have already have noticed, and that is he loves to armor forward 3 whenever he's in neutral. That is how he plays neutral, just armor moves. There it is right there. There goes the armored back 3 this time. So that's what I'm saying. He slides a lot. And he armors a lot, like slides and armors a bunch. So it took me a little bit of time to get used to that, and it's probably my fault that I haven't been playing Injustice. I don't know about you guys, how often you guys play Injustice, but lately I've been kind of slacking on Injustice. I started playing a lot of World of Warcraft. I don't know, I've just been playing other games. I don't know, I guess I'm getting tired of Injustice because it's been out for so long. But I decided, let me go online, let me try and get some good matches. And I actually did. I actually got a really good match. This was a lot more fun than I thought it was. So, while I was getting angry, I definitely was able to calm down, to focus up, to notice what this guy was doing, and make the adjustments that I needed to make. And you guys are going to see that. Now, I end up losing the first 2 games as Supergirl. They were extremely close, though, or relatively close games. Like, they weren't in any way heavily favored on one side or another, which is, you know, which made me even more angry. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I feel like I should be doing better than I am doing, I get mad. I don't know if you guys have ever skateboarded before or anything like that, and let's say you know how to do a trick like a kickflip, and then all of a sudden you're not doing the kickflip, like you just can't get it, and so you just get so frustrated, you just get angry, you're just like, why can't I do this? I know I can do this. That's basically the feeling I had when I was playing this guy. I was like, why am I not beating him? I know I could beat him. So yeah, so basically I switched to Batman. I had enough. I had enough of his shenanigans, of his sliding and his armoring, and I still get hit with it as Batman. But yeah, I switch over to my main character, the character I'm most comfortable with, and I'm able to perform to the best of my abilities at that moment. I also noticed a lot of mistakes I was doing. Like, okay, so he plays neutral by just straight armoring, like that's his neutral. He'll just slide and armor, that's just what he likes to do in neutral. And I play neutral as Batman by jumping too much. Well, I mean, I haven't played in a long time, so I guess that's my natural instinct as a player. For some reason, my brain tells me to jump a lot. And I remember in MKX, when I was trying to get better, I kept trying to tell myself, stop jumping, because I jump too much. I don't know why, it's just a force of habit, you know? Like, I'm not the greatest fighting game player in the world. So I build up these bad tendencies, these character traits that are pretty piss poor. And one of them is that I jump too much. Like, for sure I jump too much. And when I started to get better at MKX towards the end of MKX lifespan, I had actually stopped jumping, and it improved my gameplay drastically. And what made me do that, what made me get better at MKX and notice what I was doing, was one day I actually finally went and I played in a tournament at my local scene at Next Level in New York, and SonicFox was there, and SonicFox had actually commentated one of my matches. So at the end of the tournament, I ended up placing top 5. But if I had known that day what I knew like a month after that tournament, then I know I could have done drastically better than just top 5. So SonicFox had commentated one of my matches, and he was not impressed. He was not impressed at all with what I was doing. And so at one point, I get someone in a favorable position, which is something I do often with Batman, but in MKX I used to play Sonya. So I get someone in a favored position as Sonya. I have exactly what I want. It's time for my pressure now. And Sonic says, like in the video, he goes, "Let me see the pressure, let me see the mix." And what do? I jump. I just jump. I try to cross up. And for some reason, it's just inherent in my playstyle to try and cross up when someone's on the floor. But I just shouldn't be doing it that often. And so when Sonic sees me try to cross up some guy that I had knocked down, he makes like this regurgitating noise. He like vomits in his mouth. He was so disappointed with what I did, with my choice in play, that he like mini vomited. He was like, "Let me see the pressure, let me see the mix," and then he goes, "Boom!" Because I choose to jump instead of applying pressure when I should have applied pressure. That's been one of my largest issues in playing fighting games, is learning when to jump and when not to jump. Sometimes it is okay, especially with a character like Batman or Sonya Blade, who they both have really great cross-ups. Batman probably has a little bit of a better cross-up than Sonya, but still they both have phenomenal cross-ups. However, that's not their game. That's not how they play neutral, and that's not how they apply pressure. Their cross-up or their jump-in that's not their form of pressure. And so it took me so long to learn that in MKX, and since I stopped playing Injustice, since I took a break from Injustice, my natural instincts are kicking in again, and I keep trying to jump too much, where I really have to learn not to do that. And it drastically improves your gameplay when you start to notice what is it that you're doing, or what are you doing a lot that is punishing you, that is not good, that is holding you back as a player. And I think everyone can learn that. You don't necessarily need to have SonicFox commentate one of your matches in a tournament to learn what your mistakes are. You can learn them by just noticing, hey, this is getting me nowhere, or this guy's punishing this, or I can't actually apply proper pressure this way, you know, or I'm not opening someone up. Stuff like that, you know, that'll help you to grow. You have to ask yourself questions when you're playing, and it took me a while, but I eventually started asking myself questions. So with all of that being said, with me noticing what I was doing wrong after rewatching this, we are in the set. We're on the third game of the set. The fourth game of the set. Sorry, we're on the fourth game of the set. I finally got a win. I finally managed to get one, and this guy is absolutely dominating. As you can see here, he near flawlessed me. My whole first health bar is nearly a flawless, so I have quite a hill to climb back, quite a climb. This is Mount Kilimanjaro, and I have to make my way up it if I want to win, and if I want to win this set. Now, if you've been subscribed to the channel, that means that you know we've been in a situation like this before. You know this isn't foreign to me. You know we've been here and we've done this time and time again, and we about to do it again. I didn't actually mean for that to rhyme, but it kind of did. So earlier there, if you saw, when I applied pressure to him and he blocked, I tried to jump again, and he just down poked me and knocked me out of my jump. And that is, once again, my issue, the jumping thing. So I think it's very important when you're playing, try and find out what is your issue. What is it that you struggle with? What are you doing too much that you could maybe stop doing that'll help you get better as a player? So these games are about to wrap up. We have this one, and then maybe a next one. Who knows, right? I would have to win this one for there to be a next one. The health is almost practically tied now. So can we win? Will we win? I'm pretty sure we'll win. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like. There is still another match going. However, I'm going to stop talking here and I'll let you guys enjoy the final match. If you do enjoy, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for some more Injustice 2 content. You are definitely on the right channel for Injustice 2 games, matches, fun, intense, raging. You're in the right place for it all, for salt, for intensity, and for fun. So if you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, and I'll see you all next time.
Batman wins. Begin. Is it cold or fear that makes you shiver?
Don't waste my time. There's no place to hide.
I will shatter you. Batman wins.